what has went wrong for Mumbai Indians this year? Is it the captaincy? Is it the lack of form of the players, or is it the lack of depth in the bowling department?
Multiple reasons actually. So impossible to just pinpoint one, and that will be grossly unfair if we were to do that. Because a team fails, a team succeeds. So when the team succeeds, we don't say it is because of the captain or just because of the bowlers or the batters. In fact, for example, in MI has never had a uh, has had only one orange cap winner. That's Sachin, I think, in last 17 years. They may not have another purple cap winner except say Malinga once, but it still got 5 titles. So it is the team that works or the team that fails. So plenty of things have actually gone wrong. Initially, Surya Kumar Yadav's unavailability and then the patchy form, because that does make a huge difference. We have seen if he's on song, world looks a very different place. The batting was firing in the first 5-6 games, but then it just completely collapsed, where they were losing more wickets than any other team in the power play overs. And then, of course, the bowling itself, because and that was not for the lack of resources. Gerald Coetze, I mean, of course, Madhushanka got injured. But if you've got Gerald Coetze, you've got Nuwan Tushara, you've got Mafaka is a very decent bowler. You've got Akash Madwal, Bumrah, Piyush Chawla. I mean, it may not be the best bowling attack in the world, but it's not very poor either. But it just hasn't clicked at all. They've leaked too many runs. It comes across as a slightly weak bowling unit. But it is a collective failure, is what I'd say, that they failed on more counts than one, and therefore they are where they are.
You mentioned Mafaka in between, so like, how do you see that move, bringing in Mafaka in place of Behr and Roff or Dilshan Madhushanka?
I see. I do feel that they were slightly impatient, is what I felt, and that can happen if you don't actually start winning. Because when you lose first 3 games, they started with Luke Wood. I thought Luke Wood was a very good choice, but then just after first game they went to Mafaka, and then just after two couple of more games they went away from Mafaka, and then they went somewhere else. So then you feel that okay, there is a little bit of impatience, just creeping in a little too early, because I mean, Luke Wood hasn't played before. Mafaka, very young kid. So then you start thinking. I mean, you're slightly impatient with the bowlers, and therefore the results. I mean, it's a chicken and egg theory. I'll be very honest. So it goes like this: a stable team leads to success, or success leads to a stable team. I mean, whichever way you want to look at it. But the fact is, you need a stable team, you need a stable unit, and you need a stable bowling lineup for the team to succeed. But sometimes it's just the other way around. If you're succeeding, then you carry on with who you are or who you have. So it's a tough one, but yes, they were a little impatient with just jumping from one to the other to the other to the other very quickly because the bowlers were not firing.